Hello, dear friends, and welcome back to this cozy story time. Wherever you are curled up in bed, sipping a cup of tea, or taking a quiet moment for yourself, this story is just for you. Today, we're traveling to a magical realm filled with beauty, wonder, and kindness. The realm of Liora was a kingdom unlike any other. Its rivers sparkled as if sprinkled with stardust, and its gardens bloomed in endless colors, even in the cold of winter. Gentle animals roamed freely, unafraid of people, for kindness filled the land. For many years, Liora was ruled by Queen Elenia, a wise and gentle ruler. She loved her people dearly, and in return, they adored her. She was often seen walking among the gardens, listening to the songs of children, or feeding the deer that gathered near the palace gates. But one morning, the kingdom awoke to sad news. The beloved queen had passed away in her sleep. There was no storm, no great sorrowful event, only a deep, quiet silence that spread through the land like a heavy mist. Though their hearts ached, the people remembered her final words. The next queen must be chosen not for power, but for kindness. And so, a gentle contest was announced. Not a contest of strength or wealth, but one of compassion, creativity, and heart. Whoever shone brightest in these ways would be crowned the new queen of Liora. Soon, word of the contest spread across every village and valley. People of all ages and backgrounds gathered in the capital. The palace, with its silver towers and blooming courtyards, filled with laughter, music, and soft anticipation. But unlike contests of old, there were no battles, no rivalries, no fear. Instead, the trials were simple, yet meaningful. In one, the people were asked to plant seeds in the royal garden. Some chose roses, others herbs, while a few painted stones to place among the flowers. Each addition became a tapestry of love for the land. In another challenge, each person was asked to share a story or song. Some told fairy tales of hope, others sang lullabies passed down through generations. Every voice, every word, added warmth to the kingdom. Among the contestants was Marielle, a quiet young woman from a tiny mountain village. She had no wealth, no jewels, and no special training. What she had was a gentle heart. She soothed frightened animals, listened to children with patience, and always spoke softly, as if her words carried sunlight. When it was her turn, Marielle planted not the brightest flower, but a small seedling of lavender. "It is humble," she explained, "but it brings calm to all who breathe its scent." She then sang a soft song of home, one that made even the birds pause to listen. The crowd was moved, not because she tried to impress them, but because her presence reminded them of the queen's own kindness. At the end of the festival, the palace bells rang, their notes echoing through the hills. The council of elders gathered to announce the result. They looked upon the contestants brilliant, creative, and kind. But when their eyes rested on Marielle, they smiled knowingly. She had not sought the crown. She had only sought to bring comfort, and that was exactly why she was chosen. When her name was called, Marielle gasped, covering her face in disbelief. "Me? A queen?" she whispered. But the people cheered, their voices rising like a song carried on the wind. Marielle's first act as queen was simple. She invited everyone, rich and poor alike, to a great feast in the palace gardens. The tables were covered with fruit, bread, and sweet honey cakes. Lanterns glowed in the trees, and fireflies joined the celebration, twinkling like stars come down to earth. The people of Liora knew that their new queen would carry on Elenia's legacy, not through grand battles or glittering crowns, but through small acts of love and kindness. And so, peace returned to the magical realm, and the kingdom flourished once more under the gentle guidance of its new queen. Thank you for listening, dear friends. If you enjoyed this cozy journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me again for more heartwarming stories. Until next time, may your days be filled with kindness, wonder, and a little touch of magic.